Note that the stories I say may or may not always be true, but this is a disclose before I go ahead and post random shit online.
Let's get into the science of J8's stellar graphics lore. Accurate big runs. Big runs occur commonly around the new moon in moon moods, and can last from a few hours to a whole damn fucking year. This is not affiliated with Splatoon 3, however, that is where the name came from. And it was based on the Splatoon 3 big runs, but this one is different. What happens during big runs is that monsters overtake the populations due to light levels being sub-zero during total and partial big runs, and it's up to Grizzco to collect silver eggs from these monsters while clearing the mess. The silver eggs are then transported to Grizzco Industries in Curaçao to be turned into US cash. The cash is then paid out to the employees of Grizzco and J-Plane Airlines. It is no wonder that J-Plane is so rich, and Grizzco too. Please note that Grizzco now works with the Salmonids to take down the anomalous monsters worldwide, so golden egg hunting is no more. Big runs do not occur randomly. Something has to heat up to get there. Heat level is described as the amount of pressure put into change. For example, a semi-recent big run with the B arranged by code, Ambition, was a forced change that resulted in a change to the way that J8 operates his channel. The result was no more new moon footage, thus ending the reign of full moons. If there is enough pressure to change, then a big run occurs. There are 4 types of big runs, including penumbral, partial, total, and super total. Penumbral big runs occur when the penumbral shadow of the crystal ball shades the Earth ever so slightly. Partial big runs occur when the umbral shadow of the crystal ball shades the Earth ever so slightly. The penumbra covers the circumference of the Earth at this point. Total big runs occur when the umbral shadow of the crystal ball shades the entire circumference of the Earth. Super total big runs are the same as the totals, except just a hell of a lot darker. Big run can affect J8 in some ways. If you count a lengthy period of time without a word said in his channel, Discord server, Instagram, or TikTok as a valid change. With that being said, it often coincides with being grounded. J8 has to get grounded for a big run to begin. The more severity of groundings, then the more severity of the big runs. Knowing that the big runs coincide with eclipses, the moon moods and eclipses also coincide with groundings or stern days. A moon mood is one's mood, sanity, liveliness, and fuck arousal all in one measurement system, which is moon phases. Full moons are the highest moods of the month while new moons are the lowest moods of the month. Knowing that, you can assume that lunar eclipses are good and solar eclipses are bad. When it comes to lunar eclipses, there are 3 types of them that are valid as good. The more the umbra covers the moon, and the longer, the better the mood. When it comes to penumbral lunar eclipses, the mood is higher than the average high in the last 12 months, but not too much higher. It is likely you will see a percentage like 101% to 125%. For partial lunar eclipses, the mood is much higher than the average high in the last 12 months, but not extremely high either. For partial lunar eclipses, the mood percentage will be between 126% and 150%. Total lunar eclipses are the best, which occurs when the moon mood for that month is far drastically better than the highs of the last 12 months. Total lunar eclipses will have a mood percentage of 151% and above. Now we are going to move on to the moon mood solar eclipses. Like lunar eclipses, you can expect an extreme number % for the solar eclipses, except in the negatives. There are partial, total, and annular solar eclipses for the moon mood solar eclipses. For the partial, it is a lower than average low for the mood of the month, based on the last 12 months, just like the other types of eclipses. It can range from -1% to -99%. Annular solar eclipses are the result of mood swings. It has no percentage due to the mood swing. These occur out of random and have no prediction. These often coincide with big runs, happening either before or after them. Total solar eclipses are always -100% or less, such as -151%, and occur at extreme lows, just like how total lunar eclipses occur at extreme highs. Now I should talk about how J8 names the big runs that occur. The names are based on why they occur, such as when the big run, lacking computer internet, occurred. The code was typed out using numbers, symbols, and letters, allowing people to either not know at all and have to ask what it means, or for those who know how to debunk these codes to understand it entirely. Based on the information given, it is possible to predict big runs, but it is very difficult, even with the given information. Big runs are unpredictable usually, so it's hard to tell when one will occur. You can tell easily that one will occur within 7 days if J8 starts bickering with his parents. This is the usual cause of big runs, so that's nearly a surefire way to tell that a big run will occur. Now that you know how big run and the moon moods work, you can now read and fully understand the big runs that J8 comes up with. That's all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe.